the change of the law. This week we're asking the question if there is any significance found in the understanding of God's law in relation to understanding the last day events. And the short answer is yes. But how? Let's find out.
The accent and the title is on the word change, the change of the law. This is the focus for this study. Keeping in mind the context of the great controversy, the challenge against God, the sacrifice, the cleansing of the sanctuary, all these things that we previously talked about. The main arising question is about our allegiance. Which side are we taking? It's about respect, honor, and worship. On one side, we have God, and on the other, the force that is trying the impossible to create some damage, to challenge, to disrespect, to mislead, to hurt. God gave us His law to reveal His character, to show us His love, to show us what He is all about. He did everything to pay the price for our liberty. The only request from us is to respect His identity. And this is what His law is about.
The law was officially pronounced and declared by Moses to the nation of Israel on their exit from Egypt. It was engraved on a stone, and it was safely positioned and guarded in the most holy place of the sanctuary. Last week we acknowledged that with Jesus coming to this world and sacrificing Himself, we are done with the sanctuary and everything that it carried out in regards of our salvation. How about the law that was in it? Are we done with it too?
Changing the law is an obvious challenge on the authority of God. This is why it is a great deal.
It's very plain what Jesus said. I didn't come to abolish the law, but to fulfill. So why is that then that some Christians believe that the law is done away with? Why do they believe that the law has lost its power, even though it still works according to its purpose, namely to reveal sin? Doesn't it do the job well still? Yes, Jesus changed our fate by wiping out the condemnation that came on us because of the law. But the law itself still stands. And until there is sin, there will be a law to reveal and unveil its nature.
Last year we talked a lot about the law, about law, faith, and salvation. We can't be saved by the law. It has a different purpose, but this doesn't make it not important. In contrary, it is very important, as it identifies God. But Christians are not really contesting the validity of the law, are they?
In reality, it's only atheists, and agnostics who truly reject the notion of a law that we have to abide with. Christians, on the other hand, are divided into groups, and most of them accept the law, but with some changes. And a big change is in the fourth commandment, which speaks what day should we keep holy. And the Bible has one and only instruction that it's the seventh day, the Sabbath. However, some Christians believe that the day of resurrection of Jesus, the first day of the week, has overwritten this previous given instruction in the Bible. Is it based on a clear instruction or commandment of Jesus or any of the apostles? No, it isn't. It's a mere theologian or church interpretation, period.
If God had a plan to change His identification as creator and sustainer of life, which is expressed in the fourth commandment, wouldn't have He done it very clear? The events where some were gathering on Sundays after Jesus' resurrection don't change anything to that. In fact, the audacity to make such decisions is an usurpation of authority.
Before we finish the lesson, there is still this question hanging out there from the beginning. How is all this law change connected with the end times? It's all in Daniel chapter 7 and Revelation chapter 13, where both prophets talk about a power in the symbol of a small horn or a beast, respectively, which power will speak against the Most High, oppress His holy people, and try to change set times and the laws. And since we live in the time of this power, The change of the law is historically happening before our eyes. So the question is very personal to us. Will I stay firm in my allegiance to Him and respectfully to His command that expresses and represents Him as the Creator, or will I not?
We may not be the ones who change the law, but supporting such change is acknowledging an authority that takes on itself such right, and in essence is challenging God. Is it a big deal? It's not about one day versus another. It's not about observance earning us points, but about acknowledging God as Creator and Sustainer and respecting Him as such. Join us next week to look at Matthew chapter 24 and 25.